Joining me now is Miles Himmel. He is with KMFMB AM 760. He's a reporter there. Also medical examiner and forensic pathologist Dr. William Maroney and defense attorney Troy Slayton. Miles, let me start with you because, boy, this is such a crazy story. Walk us through what happens. They're co-workers, right? And then she comes home with another guy. She says it's a platonic relationship. Obviously, the guy whose home it is wants more, right?
Yeah, you even go back further than that. So this couple, now the woman who's dead and this guy, Joshua Palmer, friends, maybe a little more, ever so slightly, but the girl says that's in the past. So that's done at this point. So let's not worry about that. Let's move on. Well, like you said, he's not ready to move on. So they go out. They actually go to opening day here in San Diego. They work at a popular restaurant in downtown San Diego. They go out. Joshua meets a girl. They come back to the apartment. They start to get things going here. Then the girl that he still likes comes home with another guy. Like you said, he's not able to perform. Then the girl he's with goes and joins this other random guy in his room. He's just stuck there, sitting there, and you're just sitting there going, and then this body, then you wind up and you flash forward and you've got this body in a trash can. And that's where police now are looking and saying what happened during that time.
Now, Miles, sorry to get into some of the graphic details, just so weird. He texts her during this while she's fooling around with these two other people, the girlfriend and the guy that she brings home. It's obviously a wild night, not my typical date night for the record here. But so she's over there and he's texting her saying, what? I want to put that up again because that's the weirdest thing. I guess in the middle of it all, you're able to answer text. That's a pretty ambidextrous person.
Yeah. I mean, he's jealous. Let's be honest. I mean, he's jealous. Here's a girl that maybe he doesn't have the confidence. Maybe he doesn't. He can't say, or maybe he has told her his feelings, and she doesn't particularly care. Like you said, they've got this weird kind of open relationship, and it seems like she's just kind of a go with the wind type of girl. And so she's got a guy, and there's another girl there. And so here, I mean, picture yourself that the girl you like is sleeping with someone else, and the girl you brought home to try and make you forget about the other girl is also sleeping with this random guy, and so, yeah, he starts texting her, and the rage and the jealousy just starts to get going.
Now, cops have Joshua Palmer. How did they get him? Because he claims what? That she just took off, Miles? That she, like a typical person, just walks out the door after a little bit of an argument, in a blanket, just happens to walk out, right?
Yeah, so there's been a few theories. His story has changed a few times. So first you get the two random people that aren't part of this story. He kicks them out because these two were living together, even though they didn't have this great relationship. They were just friends. He kicks those two out, and so now it's him and the girl. He said they had consensual sex, and then at some point she got upset because he was recording her. And that's where you got the video on, and then she left it, and she was upset, and then she just ended up dead. That's what he said. He's also, like I said, changed that story around a lot, and so that's something too that you're seeing in this trial right now. People saying, "Hey, hold on, this has changed a few times."
Now, Miles, one of the crazy things in the middle of this all, what's on that video? Because prosecutors said that video is damning.
Yeah. So what you've got is a video of him having sex with this woman who most likely was dead at this point. And that's going to be used by evidence. And I mean, if that's not the
Wait, Miles, he's having sex with her while she's dead, and authorities believe he killed her.
He killed her. He's recording it, which, I mean, like you said, it's you can't make this up. And he's killed her. He's recording it while having sex with her, and they're going to use this as evidence in court.
What are they saying on the prosecution side as other key pieces of evidence against this guy?
Yeah, so besides the video, what they're also, that was a good point they brought up, they're looking at when the sequences happened, because you have not two witnesses, but you have two people that were there that night, so they can at least explain what the dynamics were, what was going on, what the mood was like, and what happened. When you get kicked out, was it a, hey, can you leave now, or was there some rage going on with Joshua when he did this? And then certainly you have people around. They were at a hotel, so you've got people around, and then certainly that guy also that found the body. They've got cameras. They're going to bring the whole array into all of this.
And real quick, I want to play a little bit of the police interrogation. This is Joshua in the interrogation.
You know what I'm doing right now? I'm following where the evidence led me to.
I get that. You know what? I came to you guys.
I know, but that doesn't mean that you're not involved. I can't tell you.
I am involved. I am technically the last person that saw her alive.
Exactly.
And Miles, real quick, he is charged now with murder. They're not taking the death penalty, though, right?
Yeah, not something that happens a whole lot here in San Diego, to be honest. We've had some bigger cases here lately, and just not something we've seen too much here. But they're going to go for everything but that, yes.
Absolutely. What a sad and very, very tragic case. Everybody, we will continue to follow this.